Hey quarantine cuties, today I'm going to be showing you how I do my nails at home for the low. So while we're on lockdown, we can all be cute still, okay? Let's just jump right on into this, and if you're interested, stay tuned. First, we're going to need a UV lamp, some full cover nails, preferably clear. You'll need cuticle nippers, you'll need cuticle pushers. I have two different kinds, either is fine, and you also need a brush. This is builder gel. You'll need this. That's a nail file, acetone, primer, and a little dish to put the acetone in. You'll also need top coat and base coat, and your polish, of course. So first we're going to start by cleaning up our nails. I'm just going to push my cuticle back using this tool. The reason I even started doing my nails is because I had a bomb nail tech. She left, and everybody else that was doing my nail in the nail salon, like it was horrible. I was going from 4 to 6 weeks to getting my nails done to every 1 to 2 weeks. So I decided I was going to do it on my own. Right here, I'm just cleaning up like leftover product on my nail. And yeah, I'm also using a drill. This is definitely optional, but I do recommend it. I love using the drill to clean my nails. It works fast. It gets all the gunk up, and yeah. So what you'll need to do is actually rough up the surface of your nail because gel does not stick to any smooth surfaces. So that's why I'm using the drill to rough my nail up. Otherwise, I would just use the nail file. Now, this drill was actually really cheap on Amazon. It probably was like $12 to $14, but I will link everything below, or if you have any questions, just feel free to DM me. Here, I'm just cleaning up again, just getting rid of all the cuticles and dead skin. I'm going to be using the cuticle pusher and my nippers to just get, all the dead skin up because it'll give better adhesion if you don't have anything on your nail bed. Please do not skip this step. It's super important to get all like the nasty looking stuff up so that your nails can look like you left the salon. Since we're using clear nails, you want to make sure that you're cleaning your actual nails up, cutting them, filing them, making them smooth, because you will probably be able to see your real nail through. And yeah, you just want to make sure that you all put together, sis, especially if you're not going to be using an opaque color. And today we are not. So now here are the Makartt nails. I just am using the full cover long coffin nails. And I am making sure that these nails fit my fingers from sidewall to sidewall. Like right here, that's too small, that's too big. We don't want that because then the nails will not stick. So I'm just choosing the right sizes for all of my fingers and making sure that everything fits because, yeah, we want a flawless finish. Right here, like I said earlier, I'm just roughing up the inside of the nails because you do not want a smooth surface because the gel will not stick and that will cause lifting. And what I'm making sure is that my nail is going to be covered by the part that I roughed up. And if you don't have a drill, you can definitely use a nail file to do this. It's just going to take a little bit longer, but the drill is optional. And this is what it looks like up close when you are using the nail file to rough up the inside of the nail. You want to make sure that you get the corners, the sides, like everywhere that the gel will be touching, you want to make sure you get. And you can see I keep checking to make sure that it'll cover my nails. And here I'm just using the primer because I want to make sure I have the best adhesion. So I'm putting primer on my nails and then I'm going to go in with the acetone just a little bit because acetone tends to evaporate really easily. So you don't want to waste it. Just use a tiny little bit. So that hand is done. We're off to the next hand. Now we're using one layer of the base coat on this, and then I'm going to cure it in the lamp for about 30 seconds. And then we're going to start applying the gel, the builder gel, to the underside of the nail, you want to get a good amount on the actual nail itself, and then you're gonna spread just a little bit on your actual nail, not too much, but you want a thin layer. And while I was doing my other hand, I came up with like a technique that you guys will see in a second. Don't judge me. Right here, this is my technique. Since the lights are like on the underside, I just decided to like pop my UV lamp in between my legs and work with it like that. So as you can see, what I did was placed the nail that has the builder gel on it right onto my nail. I pushed it really firm so that it was flush and there was no bubbles. You'll see I'm doing that again right here. And I just cure that for 10 seconds. So I just put it down and you'll see that there's no bubbles. I just cure it in my lamp for 10 seconds and then I go and do the other fingers. The reason that I cure it for 10 seconds is just a flash cure. It's not like fully cured. You cannot go out and just leave like that. Your nails will pop off, but it's on there strong enough that you can, keep going. It'll save you time. You don't have to cure every nail for 60 seconds each time. So yeah, that's what I like to do, and it has worked for me. None of my nails pop off. And also, if you put them on kind of crooked, if you only cure for 10 seconds, you can just like really like peel it off and start over. So it won't be too hard and it won't be stuck on your nail, and you won't cause any damage if you just have to pop one off because the nail is crooked. So this is what they look like when they're all on. I'm just going to cure my nails again for 60 seconds to make sure that it's all good and we straight. So now sometimes the gel spills over in the back of the nail. So I'm just separating that from my skin because it's just a little bit uncomfortable. And yeah, you don't have to do it, but I like to. And here I'm just cleaning up around the outside of the cuticle just in case any gel spilled over. And oftentimes it does. Sometimes you can clean it up before, but I just don't mind cleaning it up after. It's never too much to where I feel like, oh my God, like it's gonna ruin my look if I don't clean it up. So I just do it after because I have to do this part anyway. You can see like the gel kind of like builds up right at the cuticle. I just pop it off. And if you leave it on and you decide later that you want to like cut it off or pull it off, you might pull the whole nail off. So this is definitely something that you want to do. And at this point, I would usually like shape my nails and make them shorter, but we staying home, so we good. So since we're going to be putting gel polish on again, you want to rough up the surface of your nails, and that's what I'm doing right here. And the reason I don't cut my cuticles is because I season my sanding band. All you have to do is use put the sanding band on, use a nail file that is hard, and just lightly hold the sanding band over it and you're straight. And I am cleaning my nails off with a toothbrush. Don't judge me. It works. And this is our final look. This is what we about to do on the other hand. So I'm just applying 2 layers of base coat. I'm making sure there's no fuzz, no dirt, no nothing, because that'll give you a funky looking set. So I'm just applying 2 layers of base coat, and I will cure the first layer for 30 seconds and then cure the second layer for 60 seconds. Okay, we lit. It's time to start painting our nails. So now I'm just going to paint right up to the free edge of my real nail. I'm just going to cover up all like the clear, and then I'll use my brush and just lightly tap the edge of that line and just pull down some of the color so that it gives like a little blend. And I'll do that on all the rest of my nails. I'll just lightly pull down the color. I'll just pull it down a little bit less each time that I do the layers. I'm going to do 3 layers of this color in total, but I wanted to have like an ombre effect. And the inspiration picture that I used, I'll try to insert that here somewhere. The inspiration picture I used had like a beige base coat. I thought I had one, but I didn't. So I just had to like freestyle this. And yeah, I mean, it looks cute. It worked out. So it was just my take on the nail look. But yeah, so I'm just pulling down the color just a little bit, not too much. And then I'm going to cure that for 30 seconds. And here you'll get like a little bit of a better look as to what I'm doing. I'm just tapping really lightly and pulling down the color to about a centimeter lower than that line, just because I want it to look like it's fading into that color. So I'm going to cure that for, like I said, 30 seconds. And then I am going to do another coat of this. And the color that, when I apply the color, I'm going to do it just above where I applied the first coat of polish. And I'm going to pull down a little bit less, so it will give that ombre effect. And I am so sorry, you guys. Some of these shots are out of focus or out of frame, but this is my first time recording myself doing my nails, and it is kind of hard, but don't you worry, I'm gonna get better. If you guys want to see more stuff like this and how I do my nails or different designs that I try out, definitely let me know, because I do my nails all the time by myself. So yeah, I can do that for you. Okay, so now we're on our last layer, and what I'm doing is just putting the color a little bit higher than I did the first 2 layers, and I'm just going to be pulling down the color just a little bit, just because I want to, like I said, give that ombre effect. So I need layers, and y'all know what I mean. It just needs to flow together and not look like one line. So that's why I'm doing that. And then when I'm done with this, I will be curing this for 60 seconds. Need to make sure that the color is set under all of this. And now we're going to be using our top coat, and I will just do 1 layer of top coat, and then I'll cure that for another 60 to 90 seconds, just because I want to make sure that it's all dry and that there will be no like runny gel under, gel layers under the top coat. So we're just going to cure that for 90 seconds when we're done. And now I'm just going to be using this bling gel. I don't know what it's called, but I found it on Amazon. It came with 2 of these in the pack for like $5. And I got this tool that is like a jewelry applicator tool. So I'm just going to dip one end into the gel and just apply it right to where I want the gems to be, right on the tip of my nail. Just going to do a little dab. I mean, this stuff works. It holds the gel. It holds the gems really good, but it's not the best in the world. So yeah. Then I'm just gonna put the tool under the lamp for like 5 to 10 seconds, just so it gets sticky. And then I'll use that end to apply the actual gems to my nails. And once I'm done with that, I'll cure for another 30 seconds and then we'll be done. But before that, though, make sure that the gems are where you want them to be. That's what I'm doing right there, just tapping them into place and moving them, shifting them around just to make sure that they're where you want them to be. Because once you cure them, they're not going to move. So that's what I'm doing. Now to finish it off, I'm just going to be using some baby oil to soften my cuticles. And yeah, let me know what y'all think about this look in the comments. Let me know if you're going to try it. And yeah, we staying inside, y'all. We being quarantine cuties for real. Make sure you like this and follow me and let me know what you think.